Rental yield rental yield
What rental yield? You shut up. You buy property, eh?
Yeah.
You also, right? What's up, everybody? Welcome to VC. My name is Vincent.
And I'm Chloe. Rental
yield. So you may heard a lot of investor or maybe your property agent talking about, hey, this rental yield is good, you earn money. Then you pretend you understand, oh yeah, rental yield, I know that. But what's that? Never mind, we all do sometimes, right?
So this property can give up to more than 4% of rental yield, which is super duper good in terms of property investment.
So today's topic is rental yield. A fundamental to a good investment is the cash flow. So you need to understand the concept of rental yield. So rental yield measure the income you gain from your rent annually as a percentage of the total price you pay for the property itself.
So understanding how property yield works gives you a better idea of ongoing returns you will earn on your investment. It can also be helpful when it comes to reviewing the rent on an investment property. When you know the rental yield of a property, you're also better placed to understand if it's the right place for your investment goals, or if you could earn a higher rental yield with a different property or by investing in another suburb.
So now how do you calculate rental yield? It is divided into two parts. So one is the gross rental yield and another one is the net rental yield.
Firstly would be gross rental yield. Your monthly rental income from the property and multiply it with 12 months, then divided it with the total purchase price of the property. To get the percentage, multiply it with 100%.
So secondly would be the net rental yield. Take your monthly rental income from the property, multiply it with 12 months, then deducting it with your maintenance costs and all that costs of the property. Only then divide it with your property price, then multiply with 100%. So to take into example, your monthly income for this unit might be 2,005. If your maintenance annually is 4,200 and you bought your property for 500,000, your gross rental yield would be calculated as this. Yep, so you get 6%. Then your net rental yield would look like this. So after deducting all of the costs, your rental yield is around like 5.16%.
So rental yield can vary wildly by property type, location, and area. However, in general terms, a rental yield of 4% or more would be considered a good property investment in Malaysia.
So if you're planning to buy a property investment, we are going to share some tips for you to actually increase your rental yield.
Firstly, mostly the most obvious lah. Choose a cheaper property lah. So even if it might be tempting to buy a luxury condo for your first rental property, an affordable property may be a better choice. So while the total of rent may be lower due to the desirability of the rental property, the rental yield itself could be far more favorable and better for starters.
So next would be buying in a higher demand or a favorable renting area. With changing lifestyle, there is no doubt that living in a rental properties is an pretty attractive proposition, particularly for younger age groups lah. So which means that rental properties in that particular area that are favorable for young demographics could be a smart choice, such as educational hubs, near major university, or places that are close to work areas.
And also try not to buy properties that require a big renovation or repairs unless you're buying it for your own stay, as it requires too much work and money in turning it into a rental property. It is most likely not going to be worth the hassle unless you're an experienced professional or already have your investment planned out.
So as a rule of thumb, for renovation costs for the new property that you're planning to rent it out, try not to exceed like 4% of your purchase price, as it will be easier for you to break even and to be profitable in the near future.
So don't forget to please make it look good. At least livable condition, clean it up, tidy it up, market your property, and add a good variety of photos that can provide more information to attract potential clients. So let them imagine themselves living in it, in that property, instead of just taking photos of what's available, you know, the bed, the fridge.
Yeah, you can just imagine whether whatever you do, would you actually live in there?
Yep.
So please make it livable for people, and then that's how you actually to attract those very quality tenants. That's what you want, right? So if you are still considering whether you should buy residential or commercial properties as your first property investment, or second or third, check out the video there. We actually share quite a few things that you should consider when it comes to choosing these two. So remember to give this video a thumbs up if you learned something from it, and we hope to be part of your investment journey.
To conclude it all, when it comes to buying any property investment, cash flow is king.
Yep.
When you get a property that can generate your 4% rental yield or higher in Malaysia, it is definitely considered a good property investment. As much as rental yield will depend on the type of property, the location, the price of property, we do hope that what we shared today did help you to know better on what to look out for, as buying an investment property for rental purposes can be a smart way to build your wealth for the future. Like any good financial investments, there is no guarantee, but one certain thing is the more you know, the better equipped you are in making these smart choices for you.
So that's all we have for you guys today, and thank you for watching. If you gained some new knowledge from this video, you may just give us a like, it actually helps, and consider subscribing as we post a lot of property, real estate related contents here in this channel. So feel free to join the VC family, and we'll see you in the next video. Ciao!